Hello everyone, and today's video is about fluency. More specifically, how can you improve your English fluency? I'll give you 5 tips to improve your English fluency. So let's start. Tip number 1 is to just start speaking. You have to start speaking in order to get fluent first. You can't fill up a notebook without writing in it first, right? The same exact way, you can't really expect to be fluent in like 1 month without actually speaking. And yes, you will make mistakes. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It happens to the best of us. Making mistakes is inevitable. We make mistakes even in our native language. So how can you expect to not make mistakes in a language that you're learning? Doesn't matter if it's English or something else. Tip number 1 is to just start speaking. From today, not tomorrow, not the day after tomorrow, today. Tip number 2 is tongue twisters. You have to learn tongue twisters in order to make your tongue more flexible. If your native language isn't something similar to English or even close to it, you have to learn tongue twisters. It's a way that your tongue becomes more flexible and used to the new words that you're learning in English. I actually have a video on tongue twisters up on my channel. If you're interested, I'll link it down below. Tongue twisters are especially useful if you want to become more fluent. A huge part of fluency comes from the way we speak. And oftentimes, our tongue becomes the obstacle. It isn't really used to the new words in English. So, you have to use tongue twisters to make your tongue more flexible. That's tip number 2, tongue twisters. Tip number 3 is simplicity. Try to keep your English simple in the beginning. You shouldn't try to aim for complex words and pronunciations. Don't do that. That will just slow you down in your journey. If you want to become fluent, you have to perfect your simple English first. First, you have to simplify your English, or else you will slow down and often maybe drop out of the journey. Tip number 4 is to talk all the time, regardless of where you are. Try to think in your mind or name the things around your environment, like that is the mirror, that is the curtain. This way, you will be able to think in English. Subconsciously, you will be thinking, which will help you in becoming more fluent in English. Also, if you're able to, get a speaking partner. Now, if you're not, that's completely fine. Try to speak to yourself more. Talk in a mirror. Talk with yourself in your mind. Talk about what you have done today. Write it down. This is a really incredible way to practice English by yourself, and you should definitely give it a try. Tip number 5 is very important. It's to take time and be patient. You can't expect to talk like Mark Zuckerberg in 1 week or 2 weeks. You have to take time. You have to be patient. You will make mistakes. That's just normal. You will make mistakes, you will learn and grow. Instead, try setting goals for yourself. Like, in 2 months, I want to be able to talk to myself. In 6 months, I want to be able to talk to other people in English. And so on. This way, you're not just learning English and becoming fluent in it, you're also setting goals and achieving them, which is a great way to learn English and become more fluent in it. But like I said, learning English or any other language will take time, so you have to be patient first. Taking time and being patient is the best tip. So that's the end of the video. I hope you learned something, and I hope this video helped you improve your English. I'll see you in another one. Bye!